Hello YouTube land, I'm Sarah and it's time for another adventure of being Sarah. It's going to be a short one. My next update is coming. Life has been kind of busy and I sometimes get into a thing where I'm like, oh, I'm almost finished. If I can hold off on making a video for a couple days, I can show them the finished thing. That happens more than I care to admit. And then it's like, oh, I'll do that tomorrow. And then tomorrow comes and oops. But I was thinking of something yesterday. You know how there are certain charts where people are like, oh my gosh, I am so upset that I missed out on this chart. I really wish I had gotten this chart. You know, that sort of thing. And some of them, it's because, you know, they're limited edition or whatever it is. But other things, it's because they've gone out of print or retired. Not necessarily because they were limited edition, but because people didn't know about them. Like things that happened years ago. Sorry, I just lost my train of thought. Anyway, sorry. One of those is the chart Lady of the Flag. And in case you haven't seen it, which you probably have if you've been around the community for a while, you probably have seen this. I do not have it. I found a picture of it, and I will show you the picture. You can see it's she's got a flag here, and she's holding a torch. She's really pretty. And there's a companion piece, which I don't have the picture, but it's easier to find her, which is Queen of Freedom. That one you can still get, but Lady of the Flag is really hard to find because she was put out not long after September 11th, 2001. A lot of people want her. She's hard to come by. Sometimes you might find her in a D-stash or at a yard sale, but those are few and far between. And I don't know about anybody else, but I would like to stitch her. I didn't realize I would like to stitch her until recently. We'll just put it that way. And I would like to stitch her and the other one as well, just so that they, since they go together. And the Queen of Freedom, Queen of Freedom was created due to the overwhelming response to Lady of the Flag, and I don't know if Lady of the Flag was supposed to be a limited edition. I don't know if it was supposed to be a one-time thing, but theoretically, and this is from what I've read, that some people have talked to the publisher, that if they get a certain amount, I believe that 15,000 was the amount that was quoted, but don't quote me on that. But I think that's what it was quoted as. If they can get that much in sales, or if they can be guaranteed that much, $15,000, then they would reissue it, do a run of it, or whatever. And so I was thinking that there are so many people who want this pattern. I don't know exactly how many people want this pattern, but there's enough so that people will go places they shouldn't to get it, or they will pay exorbitant prices. Like, I'm sorry, it's not okay for $500 for this chart. Wichelt is the publisher. Wichelt Imports Inc. And Wichelt totally could make a fortune off this if they reissued it. But according to what I've read, they need a guaranteed X amount. I'm going to go with the 15,000 because, calculations. So I don't know how much they would charge, but if they charged $15 per copy, they would have to sell 1,000. If they charged $30, they would have to get 500, sell 500. So I know that's a lot of people, but there's a lot of people who want this chart. And there are some people who would buy 2 of them. You never know. And plus they could totally do like a whatever anniversary. Like, I don't know, 15th anniversary would be 2016, so they're a little late for that. But they could totally do like a 20th anniversary version. They could totally do, like, they could do a small run of that or whatever. Or they could just, I don't know. I don't really know the whole logistics of it. But what I was thinking was, if everybody in the floss tube community could send people here. I'm not trying to get traffic to my YouTube channel, but I was thinking it would be a great place to have people comment in the comments of that yes, and be sincere about that you definitely would purchase. Like, yes, I would purchase this, or no, I would not purchase this, because maybe there isn't as big a market as I'm thinking there could be. I mean, theoretically, if they did the 1,000 charts at $15 a pop, that's $15,000. I know that's just simplification, and I don't know how many they'd actually have to print and blah 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 and overhead, and I don't know. But assuming that's the case, 1,000 charts. If we could demonstrate that there would be enough interest and genuine interest in purchasing those 1,000 charts, theoretically, maybe they might be interested in doing that. I don't know if that's a thing that they would actually do. I don't know if that's the actual number. But I remember when I've been in previous jobs and things like that, that if you can show hard data, like if you're trying to say that you need more people to work on a project, if you can show how many per hour, if you can show how many items a person can process in an hour, and you've got this many that are coming in on this regular basis, so then you can say, okay, we have this many coming in, we have people who can do this many, and it's this much volume, and we can only do this much, so we need more people. It's the same sort of thing. If 50 people say, I will buy 10 of them, that's 500. Now, I don't think that people would do 500 at $30 a chart, or 10 at $30 a chart. However, I could be entirely wrong. So I know that it's something that a lot of people in the cross-stitch community really would like, at least from the posts that I've seen, really do wish that they had been able to get that. And they're really sad that they can't find it anywhere except on eBay for $300 or, whatever. And there's been one of the designers, excuse me, I think it's a Good Housewife, I believe that is. I'm not really up on all of the specific ones where her charts had been retired or she stopped signing or something. I don't know. And then she brought them back as her own Etsy store, I think. And there was a large volume of interest because people could only get them on eBay or possibly Etsy or D-stashes or whatever for a large price. And while I know that they won't probably continually stock this sort of thing, it would be really good if it could be brought back. Even if it was like a commemorative 20th anniversary thing or something. I don't know. But, as I said, comment below. I'm not asking you to subscribe, although if you did, that would be lovely. But comment down below with, yes, I would totally buy this, or no, I'm not interested, or, something along those lines. And how many would you get? Like, would you get 2? Would you get 10? Like, what? I don't know. And also, it probably would help if, like, let's say you're a real, if you have a cross-stitch shop, it would be helpful for them to know, hey, we would love to stock this, stuff like that. And then we'll send the link to the Wichelt people, and they'll be like, oh, hey, here's this market survey that some weird lady asked people to say they want our chart. Hey, there's this many people, and if we do this many charts at this many people and blah, 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 maybe cool. Yeah. So I know I'm starting to ramble, and that's my way. So I'm going to call this here, but comment down below with the yes you would, no you wouldn't, if you are interested in that sort of a thing. How many charts would you get? Would you get 1, 2, whatever? And then share the link so that other people can see this and they can comment down below and they can be like, yes, I would. No, I wouldn't. But of course, always keep everything nice. Don't be mean. And have a great day. Bye.